Is America's democracy in danger? New exit polls show a staggering fear among voters, and it's not just about who wins. What happens when Harris and Trump face off? Stick around to find out what's really going on behind the headlines. Hey there! So, you've probably seen the headlines. Harris versus Trump, voter fear, the fate of democracy. It's all over the news. But what's actually happening behind the polls? Are Americans really that worried about their democracy? Let's dive into this because trust me, it's not all doom and gloom, but it's not all sunshine either. Recent exit polls are making some serious waves. A shocking 60% of voters have expressed a deep concern for the future of democracy in the US. But why? Well, this year's election isn't just about policies, candidates, or the economy. It's about trust. Trust in the system. Trust in the results. And most importantly, trust in who's running the show. With both Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump in the spotlight, voters are more divided than ever. On one side, you've got Harris, who's seen as the steady hand of the Biden administration, but is also facing criticism over handling key issues like inflation and immigration. And on the other side, there's Trump, still a polarizing figure, with many supporters rallying behind him as the defender of the real America, while others are terrified about the idea of another 4 years of chaos. But here's the twist. While these two giants of American politics dominate the conversation, what's really freaking out voters isn't just about who's leading the charge. It's about the fear of what's coming next. And I don't mean the election results, I mean the consequences. Take a look at the big picture. More Americans are worried about election interference, misinformation, and, believe it or not, the stability of the election system itself. Yep, you heard that right. After the chaos of 2020, many are asking, can we trust our democracy to even survive another election? Or is it too broken to fix? Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, now I need a stress ball and a Xanax. But don't panic just yet. The fact that people are talking about it means they care. And trust me, caring is the first step to solving anything, even if it means some seriously awkward family dinners. What's wild, though, is that this fear doesn't stop at the political parties. Both Democrats and Republicans have voters who are equally worried about the state of the nation. So it's not just a red or blue problem, it's a nationwide concern. And here's the kicker. This fear about democracy could actually have a huge impact on voter turnout. Will people show up at the polls, or will they feel so disillusioned that they won't even bother? Honestly, it's kind of like a bad reality show. Just when you think it can't get worse, the drama level goes up another notch. But hey, I'm here for the plot twists, right? So, what does this all mean for you? Well, these exit polls aren't just a bunch of numbers on a screen. They're a reflection of how people feel. And how you feel matters. The question is, how do we overcome this fear and confusion? Here's where you come in. What do you think? Are Americans right to fear for democracy? Or is it just a lot of noise? Do you think Harris or Trump can actually restore faith in the system? Or is this whole circus just going to keep spinning in circles? Look, we all know social media is a hot mess when it comes to politics. But that's why we need to have these conversations in real life. I mean, we can't have democracy functioning if we're all too busy throwing virtual tomatoes at each other, right? Comment below with your thoughts on the state of democracy. Do you fear for the future? Or do you think we're overreacting? Like the video if you think trust in the system is the real issue, and dislike it if you think everything's just a bunch of sensationalism. Your voice matters. Let's get this conversation going. Your opinion might be the key to getting more people thinking critically about the future of our democracy. So share your thoughts, hit that like button if you're feeling empowered. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. We'll be here to guide you through the mess, one crazy political update at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Because trust me, the political drama is far from over.